Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Dani Mantilla y esto es Quinótico en el Festival de San Sebastián, donde cada día vamos a hablar con talentos nacionales e internacionales, siempre en colaboración con Fred Film Radio. Hoy estoy con el griego Christos Nikou. Welcome to San Sebastian.
Thank you for inviting me.
Él está aquí para presentar Fingernails, Esto va a doler, una película de Apple TV que se va a estrenar el 3 de noviembre en la plataforma. Todavía no sabemos si va a haber antes en cines, pero vamos a hacer la entrevista en inglés. Christos Nikou, welcome to San Sebastian. As I said, is this your first time here?
It's my second time in the city, my first time during the festival.
How do you feel competing at the festival?
It's nice. To be honest, I don't love competitions. I'm a little bit against on that. But yeah, we will see. We will see.
What was the origin of this film? Because it has like a really unique idea.
I was always trying to understand, and especially the last years of my life, I'm trying to understand what is love. And that was the first question that I had in my mind. And then I was seeing around me so many people experiencing love in a little bit different way, and especially the younger generation by using all these dating apps, swapping right or left with their fingers and their nails in order to find the right partner and the perfect match. And I think that in general, the last years, and especially with the extensive use of technology and internet, and of course the dating apps and social media, I think that we have changed a little bit the way that we are approaching love.
And do you feel that we are having a love crisis in the world?
In a way, yes. I don't know. I mean, that's what the movie is trying to create. It creates an allegory about our world nowadays and about a love crisis that maybe exists in our minds, but we're not seeing it, but somehow exists in this world.
I'll be right now back with you. We're going to see a clip of a film opening this weekend in Spain, okay? Este fin de semana se estrena El superviviente de Auschwitz, de la mano de Dion Films. Os dejamos con un avance de 20 segundos.
Me interesa su historia. Soy el superviviente de Auschwitz, pero nadie sabe cómo lo consiguió. La chica que dejé en mi país no sabe que estoy vivo.
Quiero convertirte en una atracción.
¡Traidor! Necesito ganar.
No puedes, pero puedes sobrevivir.
¿Merece la pena luchar por ella?
International projects for directors from another country sometimes are tricky. When did you know that Fingernails was going to be your debut in English?
When we finished Apples and we were about to premiere in the film festivals, I already had the treatment for Fingernails and I already wanted to make it in English. I was writing with an English co-writer already and my co-writer from Apples, so I wanted to try that. I had the option to do that and I wanted to try it. So that's what we did.
And how was adapting yourself to the English language?
I think that the audience will reply this more. For me, it was very easy. It wasn't something difficult. It was like when I am on set, I feel like home. So wherever I am, even if I'm shooting something in Greek or in English, it's exactly the same. Sometimes in English also you can dream a little bit more. You don't have limits because we had a budget that was 40 times more than the budget of Apple's. So for sure, there was a different experience in that terms.
I'm curious, was there anything negative with having much more money?
For sure, even if you have more money, you are always missing money. You are always needed a little bit more. You are always thinking about how I can have a little bit more shooting days or something. But I don't know. It was also a good experience to, for example, to dreaming of some songs that you need to use in the movie, and you are using anything that you want. And yes, that was.
I was talking to a friend, and he told me, please ask him about his relationship with the films from the 90s. Do you have nostalgic for that era?
In general, yes. I was born in 1984, so I have lived during the 90s. I learned cinema during the 90s, and I think that this movie for me, it's more like. It's a little bit like an old film that was shot in 90s, and it's a prophecy about our life. Somebody put it in a shoebox or somewhere, and right now people are discovering it. So we wanted to give that feeling that it's like an old film. And we want to create that timeless also feeling in the film.
I have to ask you about your amazing cast because I think film Twitter or film lovers are going to love it. You have Jeremy Allen White, you have Riz Ahmed, Jesse Buckley. How was approaching them and working with them? Because I think it could be a different technique from going from Europe to Hollywood, even if some of them are British.
No, it was really easy because first of all they're all amazing actors, but also they're amazing humans. So they made my life much easier, to be honest. Jessie always surprises me in whatever she's doing, and I think that always she was surprising me on set by feeling how much prepared she goes and how much she was bringing also to the character. And Riz is also a chameleon as an actor. He can adapt on different things, but we have never seen him before in something romantic. So I really wanted to see that chemistry between the two of them. And Jeremy Allen White is the one-take actor. From the first take, everything is perfect. So it was really easy to work with them, and also they adapted completely in the tone of the film. I call the tone melancholic smile tone, and they adapted completely in the tone. And even on set, before every scene, for example, I was playing a music song, and the whole crew and cast was listening to that song for the whole time that we were shooting the scene.
That's interesting.
And the actors loved that because they were adapting very easily in the tone that we tried to create for every scene.
Do you enjoy working with actors, or do you prefer editing, writing? What's your favorite part of making a movie?
All the different stages of making a film, I think that they have something different, but also they are having something very interesting. I love working with actors. I love being on set. I breathe much better there than anywhere else. So
I have to ask you about the title of the film, Fingernails. It relates to a test we make in a film to know if you are in love with your partner. Did you know since the start that the Fingernails was going to be that test, or did you have in mind other possibilities?
At the beginning, we are starting with the two co-writers checking about what can be the test, maybe something that they're taking from the heart, or maybe something, but it wasn't so visual, we weren't feeling so much the pain from it, because we wanted to make equal the pain of love with the pain of losing a nail. And then for different reasons, I wanted to take something from the fingers in general, because I feel that our cell phones right now are the extensions of our fingers. Also, we are using our fingers and our nails to swap right or left in order to find the perfect match on Tinder and other dating apps. And then also, we're using our fingers even when we're proving like the certificate for love in order to put our ring there. So that was the reason why we want to take something from there, that also when you are losing it, you feel a little bit more, you feel the pain, but also more vulnerable, like when you are in love.
Yeah. You went to the marketing Cannes last year with the project, and Apple TV Plus bought it. Why did you like Apple for this film?
I think that they approached us in the most creative way, and also, to be honest, because it's funny because when they approached us at the beginning, I love going and watching movies only in theaters, and I'm a big fan of that. And it was the only company who secured us after the pandemic that they will definitely release the movie in theaters. They had offers from other companies that they're doing normally only theatrical releases, and they didn't secure that to us. They didn't put it in the contract. So it was the only company that was securing us a theatrical release, and I loved so much that, and they were very supportive in the whole process of the film.
I have to ask, how did you end up having Cate Blanchett in Apple as an EP and now as a producer?
It was 3 years ago. I was in Venice for the premiere of Apples that I received a message that Cate wanted to have a breakfast with me. I was looking the message again and again, and then I went for the breakfast, and it was just great. I mean, from the beginning, we realized how much we have the same references about films, about life, how passionate we are both about cinema, and she asked me to play in the next movie, and we didn't have a role, so I asked her if she wants to do something else, and then she asked me if she can produce it, and that's how we started.
That's really cool. You have to work with her as an actress this time. Would you do the test if this was something in real life?
I believe that love is something really instinctive, and we don't need anything around us to prove us if we are in love or not. Or even when we're hearing our friends and our people around us that they are telling us that, oh, this is not the right partner for you, or stuff like this. I always believe that we have to go only on our instinct. And I think that love is something really instinctive. So probably not.
You did your first film with 250,000 in Greek, now like more or less 10 million in English. How do you see yourself working in the future?
I want to continue making films. And if it's possible to making films with this kind of budget, it will be great. Even more, it will be again great. But I really want to continue making films, and that's what, I don't know. As I said, that's where I breathe better. So that's what I want to continue making.
And do you have something in mind right now?
Yes, I want to make a movie that we follow a group of background actors, extras, that are playing in famous movies from 1984.
So you're a movie lover of the 90s. we now have the answer. Please enjoy San Sebastian. Podéis ver Esto te va a doler, Fingernails, en Apple TV el 3 de noviembre. It's been a pleasure. Good luck with the public, the press conference, everything.
Thank you so much.
And enjoy San Sebastian.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Seguimos haciendo entrevistas en quinótico.es, la primera con K, la segunda con C. Y por aquí va a pasar todo el mundo, ya lo veis. Christos Nikou. Gracias.